Hi there guys, Riyadh, Rain and Yahya here from tabletopminis.com, and welcome to another Horus Heresy battle report. So today we're going to be playing 1350 points of Salamanders versus World Eaters, and we're playing Tactical Escalation, a Maelstrom mission. So let's show you the armies and then we'll get into the game. Okay, so here we've got the Salamanders, and this is 1350 points, or 1345. And we have a unit of Fire Drake Terminators here, and they have Thunderhammers. Sergeant has a Master Crafted one. And they have Dragon Scale Pattern Storm Shields. And today they'll be riding in the Land Raider Spartan, which is nice armored transport here. It has Hunter Killer Missile upgrade, armored ceramite and flare shield, so should be quite good for getting them Terminators across the table. And then we have a tactical squad here of 10 with Legion Vexilla, and the Sergeant has a combi weapon, combi flamer, and ceramite armor, or artificer armor, sorry. And then over here we've got my HQ, which is going to be a chaplain, and he's upgraded with a plasma pistol, and he's going to be joining this tactical squad here, 10 Marines with Sergeant, and the Sergeant has a heavy chainsword and bolt pistol, and also artificer armor. And finally we've got a Contemptor Dreadnought with Kerry's pattern assault cannon and close combat weapon. And that is 1350 points of Salamanders.
Okay, so here we have 1350 points of World Eaters, led by a Legion Praetor in Cataphracti Terminator armor. He's got Combi Bolter and a Chain Fist. We've got a squad of 5 Red Butchers. All of them have power axes, except from Sergeant, the Devoured, who has 2 Chain Fists. We've got 2 squads of 10 Tactical Marines. Each squad has a Vexilla. This Sergeant here has a Combi Flamer with Melta Bombs and Artificer armor. This Sergeant over here has a Heavy Chainsword, Melta Bombs and Artificer armor. Then we've got a Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought. He's got 2 Kerry's assault cannons. And finally we have a Spartan Land Raider assault tank. Now that's going to be carrying the Red Butchers. The Spartan has got armoured ceramite, auxiliary drive, and flare shields. So yeah, that's going to be the 1350 army for the World Eaters.
Okay, and here we have our battlefield set up, and the mission we're going to be playing today is Tactical Escalation. So we start with one tactical objective on turn 1, and then every turn we can have up to a maximum, or we draw cards up to a maximum of the turn number. So as the game goes on we get more tactical objectives, and should be quite an interesting game. So we've set up our objectives and the scenery. We've got number 1 here. We've got number 2 down here near the Aquila. We've got number 3 up here. Number 4 in the far building over there. Number 5 on the building here. And finally number 6 in the bastion over this side of the board. So we've said that you need to be within an inch of a building for you to claim that objective, and for buildings like this we're just going to use this part of the building, not all this extra bits. And so that's the board. So we'll get into deployment, or roll for deployment. So we've rolled for the Warlord traits, and for the Salamanders we have Paladin of Glory. So Warlord gets the Fearless special rule, and any units with the Legion Astartes special rule within 6 inches can add 1 to the wound score calculated to see if they win combat in the assault phase. And for the World Eaters, well, I didn't have Master of the Legion, so I could only roll once on this table because I'm a chaplain, HQ. But for the World Eaters, they have a Praetor. So first of all he rolled Bloody Handed, and then he re-rolled to World Burner, which means that you can nominate D3 units, and these units, any template or blast weapons possessed by them, gain the Shred special roll. So the World Eaters have chosen World Burner. So now let's roll to see who gets to deploy first. So for the Salamanders, come on, roll high. Well, hey, a 5. And for the World Eaters, a 5. Okay, roll again. Let's see. Come on. 2. Yeah, and a 6. So Salamanders to deploy first. Okay, so deployment's over, and the Salamanders have deployed. We've got a tactical squad here. We have our Spartan with the 5 Fire Drakes inside. We have another 10-man tactical squad with a chaplain attached to the unit. And we have our Contemptor Dreadnought just here. And then over on the World Eaters side of the table, pretty hard to find them because they've deployed quite out of the way here. We have their Dreadnought here, 10-man tactical squad. And then over in the far corner we have their Land Raider with the Red Butchers and the other tactical squad, and the Praetor, which is
part of that squad.
Yeah, the Praetor is part of that squad, so in there. So that's deployment over. Now, you gonna try and seize the initiative?
Yes, I will.
Okay, so don't get a 6.
Come on.
Don't get a 6.
Come on, 6.
Ah, so Salamanders to start turn 1. Okay, so start off turn 1 for the Salamanders, and we're going to draw a card now for our tactical escalation. 1 card on turn 1. Secure objective 4, which is way over there, so I don't think I'm going to be getting that this turn. And we also have a mysterious objective over here that we uncover, number 3. So let's roll the dice, see what we get. And it is a 4, which is a targeting relay. So we'll start with this tactical squad here, and they're going to be moving through difficult terrain here, but they've got implacable advance, which gives them move through cover special rule. So we get 3 dice instead of 2, and take the highest, which is 5 inches. So they get to move 5 inches. So this guy here. And next, my Spartan, he's going to move up at cruising speed. So he can go up to 12 inches. I'll put him just to the front of that terrain there. And this Marine squad, they're going to move up 6 inches, just to here. And now my Dreadnought is just going to move out of the cover there and just kind of strafe around the building a little bit here. So that will put them just there. So into the shooting phase, and my tactical Marines here, they're going to run. So let's see how far we go. And it's 1 inch, which is not too great, but we'll take them just over here. And now these Marines here, they're going to run also. So you want to roll dice and let's see how far we run. And that's 2 inches. So just bring them in here behind the Land Raider. Just up here. So there's no shooting and no assaults to be made here, so I don't really want to go flat out with that Land Raider. I want to kind of stay out of line of sight of his Land Raider down there. Just try and move in towards his troops and Dreadnought over here. So that is the end of turn 1 for the Salamanders, and it's into turn 1 for the World Eaters.
Okay, start off World Eaters, turn 1, and we're going to pull a tactical objective. And we get Hungry for Glory, so score 1 victory point if you issued a challenge during this turn. Okay, so, and we need to roll for a mysterious objective over there. Objective 4, which is 6. That's going to be Gravwave Generator. Okay, now into the movement phase. This squad here, including the Praetors, is going to try and move up over there through difficult terrain. And we get a 6, so that's going to put him just over here. Like that. Okay, now the Spartan, he's going to move backwards 1 inch, and then he's going to pivot around, and then he's going to move up 5 inches. That'll bring him up to here. And I'm going to pivot him like that. Got a nice line of fire towards that Spartan with one of the quad las cannons. Okay, and now I'm going to move the Mortis Dreadnought just over here like that, so that I can shoot one of my carry's guns at his Legion tactical marines over there without being exposed to that Land Raider. I'll move him just over here like that. And then I'm just going to keep my tactical squad here. I don't want to move them out of cover and in a line of sight of any of his guys over there. So yeah, it's the end of movement. Okay, into the shooting phase, and I'm actually not in range with my Dreadnought for them tactical marines, so I'm going to actually try and run him back in behind the building, and I get 5. So yeah, I'll put him back over here. Okay, and now the Spartan, he's going to be shooting his quad las cannon here, his right one, at the Spartan over there. He's going to be hitting on 3s, rerollable because twin linked. They both hit, so glancing on 6s, which I don't get, so nothing there. Okay, now my Praetor with his squad here, he's going to run up, and 3 inches, so put him just over here. Okay, so that's it for the shooting phase. No assaults to be made, so that's going to be the end of my turn. So into Salamander's turn 2.
Okay, start turn 2. So let's draw 2 objectives. And we have Harness the Warp, which we can't do because it's psychic power, yeah. So we'll draw again. Scour the Skies, enemy flyer or fly monster creature, can't do that either, because we don't have any of them. Secure objective 4, which I've already got. Not great.
Get guys over there, man.
We're seeing as that's over there. And another one is secure objective 2, which is just here. So that one looks very possible. So that's the objectives. And now my Land Raider is going to move at combat speed, and it's just going to pivot towards here. And then we're going to move up 6 inches. So that'll bring us to up here, and then we're going to pivot. Ooh. Okay, maybe come back a little bit, and we'll pivot here, try and get our las cannons on that Spartan over there. So that is a dangerous terrain test. So on a roll off a 1 here, we're immobilized. Come on, baby, 2+, and we make it. So. Yeah, that's movement for the Spartan. And now my Contemptor is going to move forward 6 inches to just here. And now the squad of Tactical Marines, they're going to move up 6 inches using Land Raider here for cover. So up they go. And now this tactical squad is going to move up 6 inches to here. And now my Walker here and my Dreadnought's going to run forward, so that's a D6. We're in the shooting phase now. 4 inches, so I'll bring him up to just here. So he's within 3 inches of that objective. And let's see what that mysterious objective is, number 2. So it is a 3.
Skyfire Nexus.
Which is Skyfire Nexus. Not so important in this game, but not bad. So now my Spartan here is going to fire both of its twin quad las cannons, twin linked quad las cannons at this Spartan over there. So it's within range. We've moved at combat speed, so only one of them can shoot at full ballistic skill, the other one's snap firing. So first, the one that is full ballistic skill. So we're hitting here on 3s.
Yeah,
Rerollable. So we roll that too, and it fails. So that is 1's gone through, but you've got flare shields on the front of yours as well.
Glancing on 6s.
So glancing on 6s here, wow. Which it doesn't do. And then the other quad-linked las cannon, that is, sorry, what, twin-linked quad las cannon. So we're hitting on 6s, because snapshots. And nothing.
Rerollable.
Ah, it's rerollable, yeah, that's true. And nothing there. And next I'm going to use my 1-use only Hunter Killer Missile, which I think is this little red thing in here, this Hunter Killer Missile. I'm going to fire at the tactical marines down there just for giggles. So it's a bliss skill 4, so I'm hitting on 3s here. Come on. Oh no! So the one use only missile has missed. So that brings us to the end of my turn, and I have managed to secure objective 2 there with the dreadnought. So that's 1 victory point for the Salamanders.
Okay, start of turn 2 for the World Eaters. I'm going to pull another tactical objective, and we get another 2, sorry. We get secure objective 6 and secure objective 4. Okay, nice. So 6 is over. 6 is the bunker over there, and 4 is over there. So that's actually pretty doable. Okay, now into the movement phase. I've got the squad here. So Praetor is going to move 6 inches towards objective 6. We'll try and secure that later on. And next, the Spartan, he's going to pivot that way, and then he's going to move 6 inches up to here, and then he's going to pivot that way, like that. And next, the Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought, he's going to move out 6 inches. Going to put him just here. Like that. And then with these guys, I'm just going to move them in a bit more. I don't want to move them out completely just yet. And okay, now into the shooting phase, the Dreadnought here, he's going to fire both his carries assault cannons at that Dreadnought over there. So we're going to be hitting on 2s. And yeah, and rending on 6s here.
Yeah, you need 6s to do anything.
I need 6s to do anything, so let's hope for a few 6s. And okay, we get 2, so
you add a D3.
yeah, I add a D3 for that one.
1's a glance.
Is a 6, so that's a penetrate.
Yeah.
So we got a penetrate here.
Okay, let's see what that does.
Yeah. Okay, so rolling on the damage table for the first one. And a 6.
6. Mobilized. The vehicle has taken a hit, that has crippled it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it removes a hull point.
Yeah.
And so we're going to roll for the other one that went through. It's a 4, so that's a pen as well. So
yeah.
rolling on the damage table for that. And a 2.
2, so crew shaken.
Crew shaken. Okay. Okay, so his Dreadnought over there is down to 1 hull point and is immobilized. Okay, and next the Spartan here, he's going to be shooting at this squad of tactical marines over here. So I'm going to start with the first weapon here. It's normal ballistic skill. So that's going to be hitting on 3s, rerollable, which he gets, and wounding on 2s. And so 1 dies.
And a 4+ cover save.
5 plus cover save.
Come on, Marines, live.
Yeah. And he makes it. Okay, and for the other one, the other weapon, snapshots hitting on 6s here, rerollable. Okay. And no, nothing there. So
my Marines live.
Yeah, kind of wasted. Well, yeah. And next, these guys are going to run 2 inches. That's good enough. That puts them just over here, in 1 inch of the building. I'll move them up. Like that. Okay, and that's going to be the end of my turn for World Eater's turn 2. And we scored objective 4 and objective 6 over here. So that's got us 2 points. So into Salamander's turn 3.
So turn 3 for the Salamanders. So let's draw 3 objectives. Secure objective 3, which is where? Oh, that's the one up here. That should be doable. Next one, secure objective 2, which we have down here, and secure objective 6, which is the bastion over here. That's highly unlikely, so should be able to get 2 of them this turn, I would hope, and into the movement. Okay, so next the land raider here, it's going to pivot on the spot and then come this way, so we'll take a dangerous terrain test for that Aquila on there, 2+, and we make it. So we're going to turn over this way, and then we're going to move kind of the range ruler. We're going to move up to 6 inches, so we're going to move into here, and then we're going to pivot this way, and we will take another dangerous terrain test for here. So 2+, come on, come on, come on. Yes, thankfully. Really didn't want to get immobilized there. Now the fire drakes, they've disembarked from the land raider, and they are going to move towards the dreadnought here, so they need to take a difficult terrain test. So they get 5 inches, so we can only move to within an inch. So we'll put these guys just over here. And they actually have to stay within 6 inches of the access point, so we'll just put them there for now. And now this tactical squad here, they're going to move 6 inches over here, so we can get objective 3, hopefully this turn. So up they go. I love the sea of green marines here. Need to paint up some more and make some bigger squads, because 10-man squads are quite small for 30k. Okay, so there they go. And now this squad here, they're going to move into this difficult terrain. So take a test here, and we get 3 inches. So they just move forward a little bit. So that's us into the shooting phase now, and I'm going to run with my tactical marines just to get within an inch of this building. So let's see how far we go. 6 inches, so we will bring them over to here. Oh, there they go. So next, my immobilized dreadnought here, he's going to shoot his Carries pattern assault cannon at the contemptor over here. So that's 6 shots, and we're hitting on 2s here. All hit. And now to penetrate, we need 6s to rend so that we can penetrate. So let's see, come on 6s. Oh, and we only get 1. Okay, so one of them we need to add a D3. Yeah, so D3. A 1 here will glance, a 2 or 3 will penetrate, and it penetrates. Okay, so now rolling on the vehicle damage table. And it is a 3, which is crew shaken, I believe.
Which has no effect on the dreadnought.
Yeah, so it's just a hull point off.
So he's down to 2 hull points.
Yep, done. So next, the last cannons on the Spartan here. We're going to take some pot shots at the Spartan over there, see if we can do some damage this time. These Spartans with the flare shields are really hard to get through to, with a -1 strength on the weapons attacking them, and already having AV-14 at the front. So for the first one, firing normally at ballistic skill 4, so we're hitting on 3s. Ooh, twin linked, so rerollable. And they both go through. Yeah. Okay, now we need, what do we need to penetrate here? We need 6, to glance we need 6s, yeah. 6s. Oh, okay, that one of them failed, and we get a 6! Okay, so it's a glance.
Yeah, so it's down to 4 hull points?
Down to 4 hull points, that's right. And now the other sponson, firing snapshots here, so hitting on 6s. Rerollable. Okay, that's 1 hit, and rerollable. Sorry, not rerollable. So that's 1 hit and glancing on 6, and we don't get it. So just one point of damage. So now my fire drakes here are declaring a charge on the contemptor, and he's going to shoot at his Overwatch, which is 12 shots from them Carries assault cannons. So hitting on 6s here. Yep, snap firing, so hopefully he doesn't do too much damage to fire drakes here. So that is 2 hits. Not too great.
Wounding on...
wounding on 2, strength 6 against toughness 4.
Is rending.
Yep. Ooh, so that's a rending one,
so
and another, and 1 wound. So that's a normal 2+ save for this one,
yeah,
which he makes, and for the rending one, it goes straight through to his invulnerable 3+, because he's got storm shield, and he makes it because of the shield. So no damage there. That was pretty decent. And see how far these guys go, which they should make it, and they do. So in they go. So the Dreadnought gets to attack first here, initiative 4, so that's 3 attacks. Because there's been a Horus Heresy FAQ and errata update, it's gone from 2 attacks to 3 for both the Mortis and the normal Contemptor. Okay, so hitting on 4s here against weapon skill 5. Ooh, 2 hits. And now wounding on 2s, strength 7 against toughness 4. And that's 1 gone through, and that's 6, but it doesn't mean anything. So it's just a straight up 2+ save, which we make, so no damage there. So the Fire Drake's attacking back now, and 4 attacks for the Sergeant, 3 for the rest, Mastercrafted for the Sergeant, and we are weapon skill 5 against weapon skill 4, so we're hitting on 3s here, and rerollable for the Sergeant, hitting on 3s, and that is 3, 4 fails, and we are strength 8 and against armor 13, so we need 5s here to glance and 6s to pen.
Strength is times 2, right? Yeah.
Strength times 2, yeah, so strength 8. So that is 2 pens and 2 glances. Now, we forgot about this
atomantic shielding.
Atomantic shielding that the Contemptors have. So my Dreadnought over there should have got a 5+ invulnerable save against shooting, and so should have his, but they also get a 6+ invulnerable against close combat attacks. So let's do the 2 glances first on a 6+. Ooh, and that's 1 saved. Okay, so that's 1 hull point off him.
Okay, so he's down to 1.
Down to 1. And the 2 pens, 6+ save here.
6+. On boxcars.
No chance.
Okay. So
that's 2 pens, and now roll twice on the vehicle damage table. Well, he basically explodes, doesn't he? Because he's down to. So 1 and a 2 crew shaken, and that is the Dreadnought blown up.
First blood to you.
Yeah, first blood to the Salamanders. Nice. So that's the end of the assault phase, and we have nothing else to do. So objective-wise, we've captured objective 3 here with a tactical squad, and we've got objective 2 there with our Dreadnought. So that's 2 more objectives complete, and we got first blood.
Yeah.
So that's 3 objectives this turn. Quite good. And we're into turn 3 for the World Eaters.
Start of turn 3 for the World Eaters. So we're gonna pull 3 tactical objectives here. First one is secure objective 1, which is here. Second one is secure objective 1 again. Okay. And third one is secure objective 3, which is over here. The Salamanders have it. Alright, so into movement. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna start moving this tactical squad with the Praetor up 6 inches towards this way. Try and get more into the fight. Now it's a Spartan. Pivot and move 6 inches. And then I'm going to be at cruising speed, so I'm going to move another 6 inches, 12 inches, up to here. I'm going to pivot just here, like that. And these guys, I'm just going to keep them there because I want to use rapid fire and Fury of the Legion in the shooting phase onto these fire drakes. Okay, so this tactical squad here is going to be firing at the fire drakes. They're going to use Fury of the Legion and rapid fire. So that's going to be 40 attacks, hitting on 3s,
A lot of dice here.
So it's a lot of dice. I'll re-roll that one dice. One off the table. That's 31 hits. Now wounding on 4s. Okay, so that's 18 wounds on the fire drakes here. So that's 18 2+ saves to make for the fire drakes.
Come on, 2s.
So that is
3 wounds.
3 wounds. So that's one dead and one wound on another one. Not that bad. And next, I'm going to move my Land Raider Spartan flat out 6 inches. So that's going to put him up to here. And next, I'm going to run my Marines over here. So they run 4 inches. So that puts them up to here. Like that. And that is the shooting phase over. So now we're going to go into the assault phase. And I'm going to charge his fire drakes here with this tactical squad. I want to kind of lock them into combat. So I'm going to need 6 inches to make the charge. So here we go. And we make it. So they're in. So into the piling, got the higher initiative here. Like that. Okay, so that's it for the charge sub-phase. Now into the fight sub-phase, and I'm actually going to issue a challenge here. My sergeant is going to issue a challenge so that I get the victory point. I've got a tactical objective card for that.
And I'll accept with my
Okay, so he's going to accept that. So I'm going to attack now with three attacks because we're charged.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. Oh, wow, what a terrible roll. Alright, so nothing happens there. Okay, and for the rest of the guys here, that's going to be 18 attacks, hitting on 4s. And and wounding on 4s. That's 5 wounds, wounding on 4s. And 3 wounds.
2+ save.
2+ save.
Come on, guys.
And a 1! Oh, another 1. So that's 2 wounds.
One's dead.
One's dead, and this guy's onto 1 wound, yeah. Not bad. And now it's sergeant, on my sergeant, hitting on 4s. Two hits, wounding on 2s. And okay, one wound.
And he's dead, basically.
So yeah, he's dead. Okay, so now there's other 2 guys there, so that's going to be through 4 attacks, hitting on 4s and wounding on 2s. Okay, so 1 wound, so
1 dead.
1 dead. So I guess it's this guy is the closest. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, so that's a drawn combat there, and that's going to be the end of the assault phase. And so that's the end of the World Eater's turn 3. We managed to get 1 victory point for issuing a challenge there. We didn't get objective 1 or 3, so yeah, so just 1 victory point there. So into Salamanders, turn 4.
So turn 4 for the Salamanders, and we're going to start by drawing tactical objectives. We have 3 at the moment. We should have probably discarded 1. So we draw 3. We've got no prisoners. If an enemy unit was completely destroyed this turn. Behind enemy lines, so if we can get to within 12 inches of the opponent's table edge, I think we can do that. And secure objective 1, which is over here, which I think we can do that as well. Pretty good. So into movement, and this squad here, they're going to make a difficult terrain test. Move across here, and 3 inches. So we can move up to here, and these guys will move 3 inches this way. So we want to get objective 1 up here with this squad if we can, which I think we can. And that's it for movement, so I'm pretty happy with where my troops are. I've got quite a few objectives covered here and leading on victory points, I think, at this point in the game. So I'm going to keep my guys where they are, and shooting phase. The only thing to shoot here is the Spartan and maybe my Kerry's pattern assault cannon over there. So we'll start with the Spartan here, shooting its las cannons at the Spartan. So we haven't moved, so we can fire on full ballistic skill here, and so that is 4 shots, and we are hitting here on 3s. So hitting a Spartan here. Ooh, okay, the twin link though, yeah, so rerollable. And that's 3 hits. Now we're glancing on 6s. Come on, 6s. And we get a 1, so that's another glance. So
it's down to 3
hull points. Down to 3 hull points, yeah. And now these guys are going to run, so 3 inches. So I'm just going to bring them over here a little bit, closer to the building. And next, the Dreadnought here is going to shoot with his Kerry's pattern assault cannon at the Spartan. So that's 6 shots, hitting on 2s. Okay, so that's 5 hits. And we are now, well, we need 6s. We need some Wrens here to do anything. See if we get any 6s. And we get 1. So now we roll to see a d3 to add to it. So that's a 1. So that is a glance. Yeah. So he's down to 2 hull points. Actually, that's not enough for a glance because there's a flare shield, so -1 to the strength. So no damage there. Okay, so now these Marines here are attacking the fire drakes. So that's 8 attacks, hitting on 4s. And that is 3 hits. Wounding here on 4s.
Yeah.
And that's 2 wounds. And that's 2+ save. And 1 wound, so
1 dead.
Actually killed that Terminator. And now the fire drake's attacking back. Only 2 of them remaining. So that is 5 attacks, and the sergeant has a mastercrafted
so he can reroll 1 to hit.
Weapon. So yeah, he can reroll 1 to hit. So we're hitting here on 3s, and we can reroll that 1. So all hit, wounding on 2s. And that is 4 dead. So no 4 save dead. There, because AP2. So morale check to make here for these tactical Marines.
Leadership 8.
Leadership 8. And they pass. So now we do a pile-in move. Just finish off the assault here. And that brings us to the end of the assault phase. So it's the end of turn 4 for the Salamanders. So we have secured objective 1 here with our tactical squad, and we also have behind enemy lines because we have our fire drakes over there, which is scoring unit within 12 inches. So that's 2 more objectives, bringing us up to 6. And I'm going to discard secure objective 6, which brings me to the end of the turn.
Okay, start of turn 4 for the World Eaters. And we're going to pull off some tactical objectives here. We need to pull off 3 because I've already got 3. So that's Big Game Hunter, score 1 victory point, and then if you turn if at least 1 enemy vehicle or monstrous creature was destroyed. That's doable. The second one is Recon. Okay, so I have to identify every objective. That's doable. And Supremacy, score D3 victory points if you control at least 2 objective markers and at least twice as many objective markers as your opponent controls at the end of your turn. Okay, so into movement. Okay, and we're just going to see mysterious objectives. I should have done this last turn, roll for mysterious objectives for this one and this one as well actually, and he should have done it for that one over there. So we're just going to do that now. So for 6, we get a 3, that's Skyfire. Yeah, Skyfire. And for a 5, we get a 6. So that's a Grav Wave. And do you want to roll that one there?
Number 1 is a
3. So that one's Skyfire over there. Okay, so first of all, we're going to move the Spartan. He's going to pivot and move 6 inches over here. And then he's going to yeah, he's just going to stay there. And next, these guys are going to move up 6 inches, just towards here. Like that. And now it is time for the red butchers to come out and play, so I'm going to disembark them through the front of the land raider here. And move them up as well, just to here, 6 inches. So that's them disembarked. Okay, so the red butchers have been disembarked, and that's going to be the end of the movement phase. So into shooting. Okay, so first of all, my land raider, he moved at cruising combat speed, so he can fire 1 weapon at his normal ballistic skill, which will fire his las cannon, quad las cannon at the dreadnought here. He's on 1 hull point. I'm going to try and finish him off so I can score that victory point. Monster slayer or beast slayer, hunter, beast. What's it called?
Big game hunter.
Big game hunter. That's it. So yeah, so that's going to be two hits, hitting on 3s, rerollable. I can reroll that, which I don't make, so that's 1, and that's wounding on 2s. Not wounding. It's strength 9, armor 13, glancing on 4s. So 4+ here, I'll get him, and it's a 4. So that's a dreadnought gone out of the game. Okay, next the twin-linked heavy bolter on the Spartans, going to fire at this squad of tactical marines, so that's going to be 3 shots, hitting on 6s because snapfire, rerollable. Okay, so I'm going to reroll that. Come on. 1-6. So winning on 6s.
No, winning.
Oh, winning on 3s, sorry. And that's a 3, so
3+ save.
3+ save. And you make it. So next, it's second quad las cannons are going to shoot at the tactical marine squads again, hitting on 6s, rerollable, and reroll that, and 1-6, wounding on 2s, and that's 1 dead.
No save,
so that'll be the closest. That guy.
Yeah, I'll take him off.
Yep. So, okay, and next we have these 4 guys here that can see through the hole there to that tactical squad over there. So that's 4 shots, hitting on 3s. And 3 hits, wounding on 4s. And 1 wound, 3+ save. And you make it, so nothing there. So that's going to be the end of the shooting and into the assault phase. Now I'm going to charge first. I'm going to charge this tactical marine squad here with my butchers. We've measured it. It's going to become 11 inches because I'm charging through terrain there, so that's -2. So it's 11 I need, but I can reroll it because of unstoppable charge.
Yep.
So need an 11 here. That's not great, but we can re-roll that, thankfully. 111. Yeah, man, I thought I had it there for a second when I seen that 6, but okay. No charge there, so they stay where they are. So that was the end of the charge subphase, into the fight subphase, and we're going to start here with these guys. I'm going to attack first because of the higher initiative. So that's 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Yep. So 2 hits, wounding on 4s.
Yep.
1 wound.
2+ save.
2+ save. And he makes it, so nothing there. Okay, now his turn to attack back. So that's going to be 5 attacks. The green dice or the sergeant. No, the red dice are the sergeant, sorry. He can reroll 1 because of Mastercrafted. Okay, so
3 hits.
3 hits.
Wounding on 2s.
Wounding on 2s. And 3 dead. Okay. Him, and him. Okay, and that's the end of combat there. So we're gonna have to make a check, a morale check for him. He's got a Vexilla, so he can reroll this. Leadership 8. And he makes it, so he's okay. So that is going to be the end of my turn. Turn 4 for the World Eaters. I got 2 objectives there. I got Big Game Hunter and Recon. I didn't get Supremacy there. So yeah, so end of turn 4 for the World Eaters and into turn 5 for the Salamanders. Actually, before I end my turn, I'm just going to discard Supremacy because I don't think I'm going to get that.
So, turn 5 objectives for the Salamanders, and we've got 3 already, so we draw 3. Objective 2, which is down there, and Ascendancy, so if we control any 3 objective markers, and Assassinate, so if we kill at least 1 enemy character, so not too bad there. Might be able to get a couple. Start movement here, and we've got objective 3 with these guys if we keep them here, and objective 1 with the Land Raider. So if we can get objective 2, that will be a D3 victory points from Ascendancy, so that's really important. So I'm going to move my guys up 6 inches, or not 6 because they're going on to difficult terrain, so that'll be 2 dice. And that is 4 inches, so up to here. Ooh, I think we might actually not make that objective. 4 inches is it's not that close. Actually, we do want to get within 12 inches to rapid fire though. So that's it for movement, nothing else to move, so we're into shooting. We'll start the shooting by using Fury of the Legion with this tax squad here and shooting the butchers. So that is 20 shots, we double our shots, and Bliss skill 4, so we're hitting here on 3s. If I can hold the dice, hitting on 3s. Ooh, that's a lot of 1s and 2s. Wow, that is a lot of 1s and 2s. 5, 11 hits. Wounding on 4s here. And that is 4, 5, 6, 7 wounds. So that's 7 2+ saves. See if we can kill some butchers here. Ooh, and 1 wound.
So I've got Feel No Pain off a 6+.
Okay, Feel No Pain, 6+. And that's 1 of the butchers down to 1 wound. Now I'm going to have to run with these guys to get objective 2. Unfortunately, I really wanted to rapid fire Fury of Legion on them butchers, but unfortunately that's not possible. So let's see how far we can go. 2 inches, which is enough to take me over here. And now my heavy bolter here, I'm going to shoot the butchers, so that's 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. That's 1 hit, wounding on 3s. Oh yes, twin linked, so I can reroll these 2. And that's all of them hit. Wounding on 3s, strength 5, toughness 4. So that is 2 wounds, so 2+ save. And they make it. Now nice. The quad las cannon, so that's 4 twin linked shots, hitting on 3s. And twin linked, so I can reroll these 2. All hit, wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Strength 9 here. All wound.
So that's, I get my 4+ invuln save.
Okay, 4+ invulnerable save here for the butchers.
On.
And one's dead. 6+, feel no pain. Feel no pain. Let's see if we can make it.
Come on, feel no pain. 6+, 6+. No. Ah, okay.
So
this guy, he's dead.
And that is the end of the shooting phase. So now we are into close combat here. So the 1 remaining tactical marine hitting on 4s.
Come on.
No, nothing. And the 5 attacks hitting back. So hitting here on 3s. I can reroll 1 for the sergeant. So Oh, what?
Whoa.
That's one hit.
Wow.
Wounded on 2s,
That guy's sticking in there.
which he does, and there's no save, so he's dead.
Oh, wait, yes. Damn it. Well,
And they're wiped
he
out.
fought the good fight.
So that is the end of turn, and I've managed to get secure objective 2 and ascendancy for over here. And 3 objectives I have is 3, 1, and 2. So that's D3 victory points for ascendancy. Come on. Oh, and only 1. So 2 more victory points this turn, which is quite good. And into turn 5 for the World Eaters. And actually I'll get rid of secure objective 4 as one of my objectives, so I'm down to 3. And over to the World Eaters.
Okay, start of turn 5 for the World Eaters here. So we're gonna have to pull 3 objectives. The first one is Domination. Score D3 plus 3 victory points if you control every objective marker on the table. Well, that doesn't look too realistic. The second one is Witch Hunter. Can't do that. And then we have Hold the Line. Score 1 victory point if at least 3 of your scoring units and none of your opponent's scoring units are within 12 inches of your own table edge at the end of your turn. I can do that. And third one is Secure Objective 5, which is that one over there, which I can actually do. So that's good. Okay, so into movement. Okay, first of all, in the movement phase, I'm going to move my tactical squad here. There's the Praetor up 6 inches. Move over there. Yeah, I'm just keeping them in unit coherency here as well, so I can still hold on to this objective 5, so I get that victory point. Next, for the Devoured and the rest of the Red Butchers, they're going to move up to here. Six inches. And then I think I'll just keep the Spartan here so I can use all of its guns at its normal ballistic skill. So into the shooting phase, and these 7 here are going to shoot at that tactical squad over there. So 7 shots, hitting on 3s. And so that's 6 hit. Oh no, it's 5 hits, sorry. And wounding on 4s. And 2 wounds, 3 plus saves, and they both make it, so nothing there. Next, the Spartan twin-linked heavy bolter here is going to fire at that squad of tactical marines. 3 shots, hitting on 3s, rerollable. Reroll them 2. So that's 2 shots, 2 hits, wounding on 3s. Oop. That one dropped. And both wound, so that's 3 plus saves. And they both make it, so nothing there as well. And next, both quad las cannons are going to fire at them marines. So that's 4 shots, hitting on 3 is rerollable. And so I'm going to reroll these 2. Okay, so 3 hits, wounding on 2s. And 2 hits, so that's 2 dead. Okay. So it's closest, that guy and that guy, yeah. Okay, so that's going to be shooting over. So into the assault phase. I'm going to declare charge with my Red Butchers onto this group of tactical squads. And so he's going to fire Overwatch. Yeah. The green dice is the plasma pistol of the chaplain. Hitting on 6s. Hitting on 6s. And ooh, oh, that's pretty good.
4 hits,
yeah,
man.
Shame I want that plasma pistol.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 hits.
Okay, wounding on 4s.
Wounding on 4s. And 1 wound, so
2 plus
1,
save.
2 plus save.
Come on, a 1.
And I make it! Nice, okay, so nothing there. Okay, so that's Overwatch resolved. Now we're gonna roll to see. And I make it, I needed a 4 plus. So, in they go. Okay, so charged. I made the charge and I'm gonna issue a challenge. And do you accept my challenge?
I respectfully decline.
Okay, so he has declined my challenge, which means his chaplain can't do anything. And so he's a higher initiative now, so he's going to pile in and attack.
Yeah.
And move them a bit closer. It doesn't matter, they can all be able to attack.
Yeah.
It's a bit slippery, that Aquila.
Should be dangerous destroying.
Okay, so all of his guys, apart from his chaplain, are going to attack first because they're higher initiative. So two green dice are for the sergeant, heavy chainsword, hitting on 3s. And wow, all of them hit. And the winding on 2s for the sergeant, and 4s for the other guys. Okay, so
that is
4 wounds. So 2 plus saves. And they all make it, so nothing there. Nice. So it's my turn to attack now, and that's going to be 17 attacks because they all get +1 charge, and they both have two weapons. So hitting on 3s, that's right. Hitting on 3s. Rerollable.
I wish it wasn't rerollable. That's a lot of misses. So they're all hits?
Yeah, they're all hits. And so that's 14 hits. 14 hits. Now wounding on 2s. And so that is
a lot of 2s.
Well, yeah, so that's 11 wounds. So that's a bit of overkill there. That's all of the tactical marines wiped out, and the chaplain. So even as he declined the challenge and wanted to run away, I still mowed him down. So that's the end of combat, and since I'm World Eaters, I have Bloodlust. When I win a combat, I can consolidate 3 inches towards the nearest enemy model or unit I can harm, which is the Spartan here with the chain axes of the devoured guy. So he's going to move to within 1 inch. These guys are going to come up as well. Like that. And that is the end of the assault phase. So that's the end of World Eater's turn 5. Now I managed to secure objective 5 over there. So that's 1 point. I didn't manage to hold the line, and I didn't manage domination. Okay, so that's 1 point scored there. Now it's end of turn 5, so I need to roll here to see if the game continues. So rolling now to see if the game continues. It's the end of turn 5. 3+, it continues. And it doesn't, so that's the end of the game. So yeah, we're just gonna go and count victory points now. So for the Salamanders,
4, 5, 6, 7, and he
got 7.
First blood, and we get line breaker for him.
And he's got line breaker.
So that's 9.
So that's a total of 9. And for the World Eaters over there, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 because we slayed his warlord. So 7 for the World Eaters and 9 for the Salamanders. So Salamanders.
It was close.
Just ease out again, yeah. So yeah, it was pretty close, and yeah, I think if I had went on a bit longer, I might have been able to get them Fire Drake.
So into a quick post-match, and yeah, that was quite good. Another Salamanders victory, but I think it was very close.
It was, yeah.
You know, them World Eaters, man, they do a lot. The Red Butchers do a lot of damage, don't they?
Yeah, man.
Just wiped out my chaplain and that unit with no problems at all.
I needed 9 wounds to kill all of you guys. I got 11.
Yeah.
So bit of overkill, but you know.
I actually thought when your Red Butchers failed the charge, I thought that I was going to fury of the Legion and just like totally, they were caught in a nice crossfire there, but because I had to get the objective.
Yeah, so going through that terrain, you had to roll, what did it, 4 you got something?
Yeah,
4 or 5?
I missed it by an inch.
Missed it by an inch, so.
But
that saved me the fury of his Legion.
I know, when your Tactical Marines as well, back here, do you remember when they...
Yeah, that was good.
When they did their Fury of the Legion and then they charged.
Fire.
Yeah, so they got +4 for their shooting.
Yep.
And then in the assault phase, they charged my Fire Drakes. I was actually surprised by the amount of damage that they did to the Fire Drakes.
Yeah, I'm definitely impressed.
Yeah, Tactical Marines are pretty powerful if you can get, you know, within that 12 inches. And Fury of the Legion, they're solid troops. Like.
Definitely.
So hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you did, please like and subscribe or check us out at tabletopminis.com. So until the next time, we'll see you guys later.
See ya.